October is right around the corner and Regal Cinemas is giving us the 31 Screams on Screen. This is a great opportunity for everybody to check out their favorite horror movies back in the theaters. A different horror movie every night in the month of October. You got slashers, supernatural, vampires, werewolves, you name it, they got it. And in this video, I'm gonna go week by week and give you a breakdown of each movie that they're gonna be playing, and I'm gonna give you my personal pick on which one I would wanna watch if I could only watch one. And full disclaimer here, this is not a sponsored video, although I wish it was, so Regal, if you're watching this, hit me up. But this is something that I'm really hyped for, and I think that you should be too, especially if you're looking for some horror movies to watch in the month of October. So having said that, let's go and break down the first week. Week 1 is Slashers Unleashed. This week kicks off some of the best and most iconic slashers of all time. First up, we have The Funhouse. It's about a group of teens who decide to spend the night in a carnival funhouse only to discover a killer is lurking inside. Tobe Hooper directs this eerie, slow burn slasher that blends carnival atmosphere with unsettling violence. Next up is Candyman. A graduate student named Helen investigates an urban legend of Candyman, a hook-handed spirit that's said to appear if you say his name 5 times in a mirror. Now this film mixes supernatural scares with powerful themes of urban myth, poverty, and racial injustice. Friday the 13th Part 3, Jason Voorhees returns in the sequel, which is notable for being the first film where he actually wears the hockey mask. It's packed with inventive kills and classic camp horror vibes. A Nightmare on Elm Street. Teenagers are stalked in their dream by Freddy Krueger, a burned killer with a razor glove. Now this is Wes Craven's surreal and terrifying film, and it stands out for its originality, its nightmare logic, and Freddy's lasting legacy. The original Scream. It's a meta slasher that reinvents the genre following Sidney Prescott as she's stalked by Ghostface. This is another Wes Craven movie, but it cleverly mixes horror and comedy with commentary on horror tropes. Next up is The Strangers. And don't worry, this isn't chapter 1 or chapter 2, this is the original movie with Liv Tyler. It's a chilling home invasion story where masked intruders terrorize a couple in their isolated vacation home. Its simplicity, realism, and sense of hopelessness make it especially scary. And last but not least, Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Craven reimagines Freddy in a meta story where the actors from Elm Street actually face off against Freddy invading the real world. It's ahead of its time, blurring fiction and reality. Now there's a lot of great movies on that list, but if I had to pick just one to finally go and see in theaters for the very first time or just to experience in the theater, it's gotta be A Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, think about it. Freddy Krueger is one of the most unique slasher villains. He's haunting dreams instead of reality, the surreal kills, the blend of fantasy and terror, and of course you have Robert Englund's performance. This is gonna make one that you cannot miss on the big screen. If you haven't seen it before, this is the best time to check it out. Week 2 is Fangs, Fur, and Fear. We're gonna have vampires, werewolves, and everything in between. Kicking off the week is From Dusk Till Dawn. 2 fugitive brothers take a family hostage and hide out in a desert bar, only to discover it's crawling with something that they're not quite expecting. Robert Rodriguez directs this insane genre mashup blending crime thriller and over-the-top monster mayhem. The next movie on the list is An American Werewolf in London. 2 American backpackers are attacked by a werewolf in the English countryside. This is a movie that blends horror and comedy seamlessly with groundbreaking, and I really do mean that, groundbreaking transformation effects that still hold up today. And then we have the 2017 remake of It. A group of kids in Derry, Maine face Pennywise the Dancing Clown, a creature feeding on their fears. Andy Muschietti's adaptation modernizes Stephen King's novel with scares and heartfelt coming-of-age drama. Next movie up is Army of Darkness. Ash Williams is transported back to medieval times where he battles deadites with his shotgun and chainsaw hand. Yeah, it's as crazy as it sounds. Sleepy Hollow. It's a tale that follows Ichabod Crane investigating murders by the Headless Horseman. It has rich atmosphere, it's spooky, it's stylish, it's Tim Burton, it's everything you could want. Silver Bullet. It's based on Stephen King's novella and it's about a small town that's plagued by a werewolf and a paraplegic boy is on the case. He's trying to figure out what's going on, although no one's believing him. It's a mix of mystery and creature feature. And finally we have Creepshow. It's an anthology film by George Romero and Stephen King paying homage to EC Comics. It's got 5 twisted tales. It mixes horror and dark comedy in pulp comic style. Now my pick for week 2 has to be From Dusk Till Dawn. It's chaotic, it's stylish, it's fun, it's over the top, and it has a crazy twist in the middle that if you don't know what it is, it's gonna blow you away. Week 3 is Unholy Forces. This week dives into the supernatural and religious horror. The first movie of the week is Prince of Darkness. This is John Carpenter's eerie tale about scientists discovering a canister of liquid evil in a church's basement. It blends science and religion with cosmic horror themes. Next movie on the list is the original Final Destination. After a teen foresees a plane crash, he and his friends escape death, but death itself comes for them in gruesome accidents one by one. Ari Aster's Hereditary. After a family tragedy, sinister forces begin to tear apart a grieving household. Ari Aster's debut shocked audiences with its disturbing imagery, themes of grief, and a powerhouse performance by Toni Collette. If you've seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Next movie up has been called the scariest movie of all time for generations, The Exorcist. It's about a young girl who becomes possessed and two priests attempt an exorcism. Now this is, like I said, been called the scariest film of all time. It combines shocking special effects with a chilling exploration of faith and evil. Robert Eggers' The Witch. In 1630s New England, a family is torn apart by suspicion of witchcraft after strange events start unfolding near their isolated farm. The movie has a really good mix of dread, folklore, and paranoia. Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight. A mysterious drifter protects a group in a boarding house from demonic forces. It's campy fun, but it also mixes action and supernatural horror. And lastly, Event Horizon. A rescue crew investigates a spaceship that disappeared into a black hole and returned with something sinister aboard. It's a mix of sci-fi and supernatural horror. My pick for week 3 has to be the movie that just redefined what horror was. It scared people for generations upon generations. I'm talking about The Exorcist. Watching this movie in a dark theater with a crowd and just having a great time is going to be an awesome experience. The theme for week 4 is Monster Mash. This is going to be the Universal movie monsters, the classics. I'm talking Dracula, Wolfman, Frankenstein, all of those things. So if you're one of those people that haven't really seen those movies, this is going to be a great opportunity to go check those out on the big screen with your friends. The first movie up is The Invisible Man. A scientist discovers a formula for invisibility, but it drives him insane. Next up is The Wolfman. It's about a guy who gets cursed to become a werewolf after being bitten by one. It's a tragic monster story with gothic atmosphere. One of the most recognizable monsters in horror is Dracula. This is the movie that set the standard for what a vampire could be. It's a great portrayal of the character. It's slow, it's atmospheric, and it's iconic. Next up, we have another classic in Frankenstein. Boris Karloff plays this misunderstood creature in this gothic masterpiece. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Scientists in the Amazon discover a prehistoric creature presented in 3D originally. It's one of the last great Universal monster classics. And if you didn't know, it's actually getting a remake from James Wan, so that's something to really look forward to. Next up is The Mummy. It's about Imhotep, who's an ancient priest. He's resurrected and he's causing so much chaos. It's slow, it's moody, and it's steeped in Egyptian horror. And lastly, we have The Bride of Frankenstein, a direct sequel to Frankenstein. This film is darker, it's funnier, and more creative. Alright, hands up time. I have not seen a lot of these classic monster movies. I know I should have, but I have not yet. So if I had to pick one to see in the theater to get the best experience possible, it's gotta be The Bride of Frankenstein. And then week 5 is The Damned and the Doomed. The first movie of the week is The Ring. A journalist investigates a cursed videotape that kills anyone who watches it in 7 days. Naomi Watts stars in this eerie American remake of the Japanese horror Ringu. Next movie up is Rosemary's Baby. A young woman begins to suspect that her neighbors are part of a satanic cult with designs on her unborn child. This movie mixes psychological horror with paranoia, suspense, and shocking revelations. And the last movie of Regal's 31 Screams on Screen is Halloween 3: Season of the Witch. A standalone entry in the franchise, this story follows a doctor uncovering a sinister plot involving Halloween masks, witchcraft, and ancient rituals. While divisive at release, it now has a cult following. Now if you can tell by the poster right here, I'm a huge fan of the Halloween franchise, so my vote is obviously going to Halloween 3: Season of the Witch. This is such a misunderstood entry in the franchise. It's a lot of fun. Just get it out of your mind that you're not going to see Michael Myers in this and you're going to have a fantastic time. So that's Regal's 31 Screams on Screen. It's going to be a great opportunity to go check these movies out for the first time or on a rewatch on the big screen. But out of these 31 movies, which one are you looking forward to most this Halloween season? Let me know in the comments and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more Halloween content all month long. Thank you for watching and I will catch you in the next one.